Okay, here we go. We are back. I am getting ready to Stevie. Stevie hasn't been around in a while, and I hate that. I don't know if maybe in this heat they go past the railroad tracks that way. Up where the edge of the mountains are, it might be cooler up there. There might even be like a stream or a creek or something up there for them to hang out in because it's cooler than down here. But they do show up now and then, usually later towards the evenings. How much ground they make. It's so funny. One day they were out my window, and then I turned around to go get some coffee and turn around to come back, and they had traveled like, I don't know, a quarter of an acre. They don't run, but they saunter, and I guess it's because they have such a big, wide stance on their footing. But I miss them. They disappear sometimes for weeks at a time, and then they come back for a couple days, and then they don't. So I keep looking for them so I can grab the GoPro and show you some live llama action, but it hasn't happened as of yet. So let's talk, chat, and work on Stevie at the same time, and maybe even get a baby going. Now, Stevie, he's a mess. If you see some of the pictures I insert, he is natted, and his fur is not nice and smooth like this fur is here. He's got a lot of this action going on because they're wild and they're not properly groomed because nobody really owns them up here. They just wander around. So we're going to add some of this stuff to him because that would make him more to be a true Stevie. And even leaving little bits like this in the fur would be true to Stevie because he and the rest of the clan wander through this sagebrush up here and get all that stuck in their wool. And they do have wool. People who own them can shave them and refine that wool down to a workable textile. But we're gonna try to add some of this on there. Plans for my station, because I'm new and stuff, and people are probably going, who the heck is this woman and what is she talking about? Well, you know what? I am going to talk about whatever is happening in my world at that particular stage of the video. We're going to show you, I'm going to take you out maybe in Ruby, which is our red Jeep. We have named, I don't know if you guys have, but we have named everything on our property just about. I mean, we have Ruby, which is our red Jeep Wrangler. We have Bertha, which is my Dodge Durango. We have Lizzie, that is my husband's little white pickup truck you've seen. We have Hezzy, which is my husband's ATV, and we haven't shown pictures of that yet. That glorified, overpriced golf cart you see out there, I can give you a little bit of a background on that. My mom had bought herself, like I said, my mom is 80 years old. She, at first when she moved up here, she bought herself a regular red golf cart. I'll insert a picture of her sitting on that. And, I mean, it was great, but up here where we live, you need something a little meatier to, get you around the property because they are washed out dirt roads, and of course you've seen the gravel on our lot. So she needed something a little beefier. Even though that golf cart was pretty primo, it had nice big wide tires, I didn't feel safe with her on it because of the terrain. So she sold that and got herself from the same company that I have mine out there from. She bought herself a little, I guess it's a UTV. It's a side-by-side, but it's not an expense, it's not the $25,000, $30,000 ones that you buy and take out and rock climb and stuff. Just enough for her to put around here, and she does. She's put like 160 miles on hers, and it's running great. I decided that I wanted one as well so that her and I could grab our UTVs and kind of just head out towards the railroad tracks or go find Stevie and his group. I know this looks awful, but when you finally do get video and footage of Stevie, you'll understand why this is the way it is. So anyway, yeah, I decided I wanted one too, but I wanted to upgrade mine a little bit to like a 4-wheel drive and one that was a little higher off the ground. I have really sensitive, overworked knees in my 60 years, and her, even though she does as well, but she's really good at it as far as getting down low. I wanted one a little higher, so mine is like a glorified golf cart, but it does have 4-wheel drive and the big knobby tires on it and stuff. So we invested a little bit more than she did, and eventually I'll expose that amount. But we're having problems with the company I bought it from right now, so we're going to keep it at a minimum. But I bought that because I wanted to go with her comfortably, and it's really nice. It's got a digital panel. It tells me how much gas is left in it. It does 25 miles an hour, which out here, we were talking about names. We had named it. I named it before I got it. So we have, let's break it down. We have Ruby, we have Bertha, we have Lizzie, we have Hezzy, and we have Jane. We have not named, we have the she shed, okay? We've named this. Now, the RV we have not named yet, other than the rig, or if you hear me say home, my house, because that's where we live now. So anyways, here is Stevie. He is looking pretty good. He's looking like the Stevie that wanders the property up here. Nothing but natted mess, and but he's looking good. And now has a baby llama started. It's gonna curl right up there underneath Stevie. So we did get baby llama crias. That's what they're called. Babies are called crias. That is llama crias. So anyways, I did get it started. I'm going to add some color. Like I said, I am not an instructional video, so you're going to see me just creating and doing things my way and showing you what I'm up to in the she shed. And then I'll be back. I'll talk to you later. All right. I think the Stevie saga, Steva and her baby Crius, we have not named that yet. If you want to name the baby, let me know. We have Steva as mommy. Now that we've discovered she's got a baby, she's Llama Crius. So if you want to name little Crius down here, shoot me a comment and say what's a good name, because when I sell them, I like to name them. Even my gnomes are all named. So if you have an idea, I'd love to hear some of your suggestions. But here we go. We're gonna unravel. Oh, and while we were in intermission, whatever you want to call that, I did, let me turn you around. And I have this like collection of eyeballs. Well, they can be eyes or noses depending on what you're making. And I have different sizes, and they're just basic black eyes. So we did add eyes. You just kind of drill out a little hole or snip a little hole with your scissors, and put glue on the end of these, and pop them in there where you want them. So here it is. There's baby Crius right there. She, whatever we want to do, is curled up underneath Steva there. But yep, this is the completed project. I think we got it handled. I think it'll be really cute. And like I said, we have llama up here, so it was total inspiration piece. And all this matting, I'm hoping that Stevie, our real llama, and his buddies show up soon, because as soon as it does, I will grab this GoPro and get out there and shoot you some footage. But anyway, thanks for joining me on the saga of Stevie / Steva and baby Crius over the last couple videos. I think we're done. And we'll just move on to maybe some watercolor, or we got to fix Nature Nate. Remember the gnome down there, his feet fell off? We got to fix that. And I do have another gnome in mind. So catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for joining, and thanks so much for sharing me if you can, and taking time out to listen to me ramble on. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye.